Yeah, I can hear you okay. Do you want to just try flicking it to low power? If you flick that switch at the bottom to low power and see if that make a difference, because you've got a bit of a hum coming through.
Right, on low power.
Oh, that's tons better. Yeah, I know why, because that radio doesn't really like the aerial, but when it's on low power, it's not humming, to be honest. Yeah. What have you been sitting outside yet or not?
What was it?
I said, have you been sitting outside yet?
Yeah, a little while.
Okay, yeah, I was going to say, I've been sitting in the shade. I've been messing around with some little radios that I've had for a long while. They don't really work properly, so I was just messing around with them. But I went for a long walk before lunch, but that's a bit too hot to sit straight in the sun at the minute, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm in the shade.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I don't know if you watched Jeremy Vine, because I know I said to you yesterday, didn't I, that Leffy, you know those bottles of Leffy, they've reduced the alcohol from 6.5 to 6. Well, there was a big thing in the paper today, and people are complaining that all the beers are getting a bit weaker. Did you see that?
Have you really? I just heard of it.
Oh, what did you think of it?
Still sort of tastes like it did in the bar. I must do, but it must be very nice.
Yeah, well, from what they were saying, and I've seen this before. That's not just Leffy. There's lots of beers. The breweries are basically, I think, to cut back on money. This is what the argument is, I think, in the paper. They're reducing the alcohol, and I mean, let's face it, Stella was reduced quite a while ago. They reduced the alcohol in Stella a while ago, and quite a few other beers I've noticed used to be, say, 5.2%. And they're now like 4.7, and there's a lot of, they're quite crafty, really. That's a bit naughty when you think about it, isn't it?
Yeah, all about money.
Oh yeah, that is all about money. Yeah, I take it, are you outside at the minute?
Outside near the shed.
Yeah, well, even on low power, on this aerial, you're giving me 30 plus. In other words, the meter is going right across, so you might as well leave it on low power, because you don't use so much energy either, to be honest.
The best it is on there, then.
Yeah, on low power, I hardly using any power at all. That, you know, and you sound a lot better coming through on low power, so we'll leave it like that. Oh, the other thing, did you see on Jeremy Vine, they had a story about all that PPE, you know, like all the face masks during COVID and all of the hospital gowns and the protection. There was a load of it dumped in New Hampshire, I think it was, somewhere in a forest. But there was like hundreds of tons of it. Did you see that?
I did. Well, what do you order to me?
Well, they don't know, no one seemed to know where that's come from. That's just been dumped, like that's been like dumped in a field somewhere, you know, where that's a nature reserve. That's what it was. It was a nature reserve. But that's so much that would fill a whole football pitch. That's massive.
Well, a waste of money.
I know, and that obviously was all bought initially by, I'm assuming the government would have paid for it. And then there's tons and tons of it, but you would have, I mean, I can only assume they've got rid of it because there's an expiry date on it, because everything's boxed up. But that's like Jeremy Vine said. In order to deliver it or to dump all that, you'd have needed about 40 or 50 lorries.
Well, they could have got further countries, couldn't they?
No, I don't think they could. I think that was out of date.
Well, if they done it before the date ran out.
I know, that's the thing. I mean, someone's messed up, isn't they? There's no doubt about it. But obviously, people who pay taxes, you know, the taxpayer, that's what you pay for, and that just get wasted, doesn't it?
And our classes, you're not in the forest tomorrow, aren't you? With the children.
Yeah. Going in there. I'm going to get in there when I open at 12, so we can get on the table. Yeah.
I got some nice cheesy chips.
Yeah, I'll go some. I normally get two lots, so we have one lot of cheesy chips and one lot of chili chips, because you get quite a lot. That's enough for us, to be honest. Yeah.
Should be okay.
Yeah, that'll be all right. But I looked at the weather on my phone tomorrow, and I don't know if you've seen it. I look pretty rubbish tomorrow, doesn't it?
No rain tomorrow?
Yeah, it's got to be showers on and off all day, to be honest. So that's probably a good idea what we're doing, to be fair, because you couldn't do much else, really, could you?
I know, it's a good idea.
Mum said when I spoke to her earlier, she didn't get up until really late today, did she?
Oh, was that? I missed that.
Mum said she woke up really late today.
Really, yeah.
I said Mum said she woke up really late today.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but did Mum say she's got to phone up Pat today, didn't she?
That's what she should be doing. CTT and there.
I don't suppose she because I suppose Pat will just be running on about stuff, wouldn't she?
She don't answer much of what she's done.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering, to be honest. That, isn't there? But no, I've got a nice, where my tree is in my back garden, I've got a chair out there on the grass, but it's lovely and cool out there. I take a radio out there with me, and that's nice just because that's lovely fresh air under there out of the sun, you know.
That's what's on a long lead, is it?
No, I use a battery one.
You're a handheld.
No. I'm talking about not now, I'm talking about I listen to the radio later on.
I see what you mean.
Yeah, I just listen to the radio on there. That's all it is. But I could take I have got an extension lead to go out there, but I just take my little Sony and I just sit out there under the tree, and that's lovely, to be honest, you know. But there is a nice breeze if you get out of the sun. There's a nice breeze, isn't it?
Yeah, I got that, isn't it?
That's a good job you did, to be honest, because I don't think you'd have been doing it much tomorrow. But like I said, I dried all the car off this morning, and that was good because that sort of come up like just washed it, to be honest. You know, which was handy. I've not heard from that bloke yet. I don't know if he's messing me about. He said he was got to pay me for that hi-fi and give me details of the courier, but he's not come back since this morning. Now, he might be at work, admittedly, so I'll see if he come back tonight, but I've not heard anything back yet. You do get people waste your time sometimes, but he did seem quite keen, so I'll give him a bit longer and see what happened, yeah.
What did he win the bid, did he?
Yeah, but just because you win the bid, some people don't pay you. So that, in other words, you have to resell it, you see.
He didn't pay you yet then.
No, he said he was going to. I did believe him because he didn't need to reply to me, you know. So I'll wait and see. He's probably gone to work or something. So he's probably got to do it later on.
Let's wait and see.
Yeah, I'll wait and see what happened. That microphone on that radio is really powerful. I know they've only a small microphone on that handheld you've got, but you're coming through really loud. That's really good, to be honest.
Oh, we're far away, really, are we?
Well, no, but even so, that ain't the best handheld, and that's not even on the right power supply. But actually, I'm surprised for low power. How strong it is, to be honest. I mean, in their day, they were quite nice little radios actually in the day. But at least they're still working. That's the main thing. But is it Wednesday? The neighbours are moving in, isn't it?
That'd be indoors in the winter.
Oh yeah, I'd hear you fine. Even indoors, I wouldn't make a lot of difference, to be honest, because we are so close. That makes a big difference. I've now got a better aerial. I mean, this aerial is so much better than any I've had before. I did have this one up at the Heartsease, you know, and they are very good aerials compared to all the cheaper ones. But yeah, that'll be interesting to see what sort of lorries or stuff turn up on Wednesday round yours, won't it?
Well, it's a football on. When do England play? Tomorrow?
No, it's on tonight on Channel 4.
England?
Yeah, England, it's either Moldova or Macedonia. That's one of them. I did look, I forgot. It's either Moldova or Macedonia, but they're playing at Old Trafford tonight, and that's live, yeah.
Oh, that's what it says.
No, I had a look, and that says tonight.
Yeah, you said.
Yeah, I'll probably watch it, because I had a look, and there ain't too much else on, to be honest, so I'll probably give it a look tonight. Just something to have on, really, because I don't think there's too much more on at the moment, you know. But other than that, yeah, it's not been too bad. I might go for a bike ride later. It's too warm at the minute because I've been for a long walk, but it's such a nice day, and I don't think I'll be going far exercise tomorrow, so I might get on my bike a bit later.
Yeah, do you speak to many people on the TV?
Only very occasionally. I have it sometimes switched on. There's a lot of local people about. I really use it as, to be honest, I use it when I buy them because I can test them, you know, using my aerial. So that's more of I just use it mainly to test other radios. I'm actually in conversation with someone at the minute who's got a lot for sale. So I might be buying some soon anyway.
You could have doing the same other ones, didn't you?
Yeah, they finish in the next hour. I had a look. The auction's ongoing. That was lot 699. So I should find out in the next hour if I've got them or not.
Oh, you might be lucky.
Well, if I get them, that's got to be quite handy because I'm going to get them tomorrow when I go and get the girls.
Yes, two birds, one stone.
Well, yeah, because I got to go that way anyway, out on the Cromer Road. So I'll go. I'll whiz out to Aylsham in the morning and pick the girls up on the way back.
That'll be handy.
Yeah, it's not too bad to be honest. Not too bad at all.